Hi, welcome back. I'm Brainerror, and today we are playing The Colossus is Coming, which is a short interactive game by Fire Games, who also did Summerland. Remember, I streamed that last year, I believe, and it was really good. I enjoyed it so much. And then I never realized that this came out. I don't know why. I must have been distracted or whatever, I don't know, but I missed it. So apparently this is about 15 to 20 minutes, and it's all based on the music that this dev makes as well. It looks pretty. Hello. An interactive expansion to the Auric Echoes album. Oh, even better. Whoa. Hello. I don't like that I'm in the woods. I'm not a big fan of being in the woods. At least it's not nighttime. I'm not entirely sure. Hello, what are you? Oh, a clock. Well, wouldn't it be creepy if it was 9:10, but it's not. I love the light in this. I'm a big fan of light. When light is done right, you know? It's just one of those things. Gramophone. Uh-huh. Ooh. Oh, I didn't see you there. Hi. Hmm. Oh, there's tapes. I has a tape. You know what this reminds me of? Was it in Layers of Fear 2? Where you had to wind the gramophone and the whole room changed? Oh, don't do that, please. I'm gonna give it to you. Do I give it to you? Ah, where do I put it? Oh. That is loud. Ah, cassette player.
It's coming. Play the tapes.
You could have left a longer message than that, dude. Play the tapes, play the tapes. Where are the tapes? Where are the tapes? You know where they are. And what's coming? The album? Oh. Hello. I don't think I can get out of this circle, right? So they must be here. Oh, there's another one. Whoa! Hi! You weren't there before. Oh, I like that. That's very cool. Alright. Oh, the gramophone is gone as well. Oh, I should have left it playing. Hello? Rock? Oh no, it's another statue. There was another statue here? Did I? Whoa. Nice bouquet. Okay.
So yeah, I was going for a walk the other day. It was nice out. It was a little bit cold, but not too bad. But on the walk, I came across the figure, maybe 20 feet away from me. He was really skinny, slender, just super tall.
Slendy!
He was wearing all black. His eyes were kind of sunken in, and he seemed like he was hurt. Not like a physical hurt, but like torment. He was all hunched over, looking at the ground. I yelled out to see if I can get his name, see if he was feeling okay. But there was no response. He didn't say anything. He didn't actually really acknowledge I was there. He just kept staring at the ground. So we stood there, about 20 feet between us. Seemed like a while. Not
Where is he?
quite sure. I don't remember much.
I don't like that.
Then the weird thing happened. He just started walking towards me. There was no provocation. He just started walking quite slowly. That, especially for a man of his stature. He didn't look up to see me. He didn't make eye contact. He just kept walking. I got this strange sense of unease
Oh Jesus! Oh, that made me jump.
But I just turned around and started to run. I knew I had to get as far
I don't
away
like this.
from whatever this person was as I could. So I started running, and I felt like I was running fast. So I turned around to look at the figure, expecting to see something chasing me. But what I saw was just him walking. He didn't match my pace. He wasn't running after me. He just looked at the ground and kept walking. So I looked away. And I kept running.
Oof. You didn't get me that time. Oh, there's the gramophone. You're over there now. So, this actually kind of creeps me out. Because, for one, I'm in the woods on my own. Secondly, the imagery I got with that is not great. I also want to draw it. And, I wonder if he's out in the back somewhere. If I see a tall figure hunched over, slowly walking towards me, I will shit my pants. Okay. Oh, a skull. Can I crouch? No, I can just look at things. Oh. Can I run? Oh, I can run though. I don't like that. Why can't I run? Oh, there's another tape. Nice. Great. Is there a creature yet in the background somewhere? Slendy? Slen? Huh? Nothing else has changed? I think this bone is new. And what is this photo of? Looks like a photo of the photo of the photo. Maybe this started out as just one photo and I missed the changes because I'm slightly freaked out. I don't see anyone, so I'm gonna move away from you a little bit.
I don't exactly remember how long I'd run for, but it had to have been at least a half hour.
Oh, the sound is so good.
I had to stop, and I came upon an old man, and he was sitting on a bench. He looked really peaceful and content. I asked him if I could join him.
If you have
sitting
headphones,
down,
listen
and he
to
said
it with
yeah.
headphones.
So I sat next to the old man, and he asked me why I was running, and I told him. And he said that was a really silly reason to be running. I didn't really say anything back. I just kind of looked onward.
Oh, things have changed
He turned and
now.
told me not to be scared, and I told him I'd do my best. We sat there for a while without talking. Eventually, he says, "Hey, kid." And I say, "Yeah." He says, "Do you see that over there?" And he raises his arm and points out a figure.
No.
I say, "No, I don't." He relaxes and says, "Oh, never mind then."
Duh.
I just put my head down confused. I sat there and thought for a minute
Can
or
I
two.
sit?
But then I realized, I never actually got the guy's name. So I looked up and started to ask, but, I mean, like, just like that.
Yeah. What's happening? What's happening?
I didn't know what to do.
No, I don't like it.
So I just got up and started running again.
Oh, stay in the light. Oh no. Oh no. You did not just do that to me. No. No, thank you. No, I don't like that. I don't. This reminds me of the fucking Blair Witch Project. I don't like it. Also, the way that the lighting changed reminded me so much of Rot. The game. There's another. Yeah. Great. Stop! You're so loud! I'm gonna try and listen this time. I'm gonna stay in the light though.
At a point, it felt like I was running with more force than I ever have in my entire life. My stomach burned, my chest felt like a drum. With every single step, I was packing down the dirt, throwing clouds behind me. I just couldn't stop. The momentum was too much. But no matter how fast I ran, it was always just walking. Anytime I turned my head, anytime I closed my eyes, he somehow gained ground. No matter what kind of lead I had or thought I had, whenever I looked back, he was right there. So I just stopped looking, and I kept running. I had to keep moving, one foot, then the other.
Oh. This is the kind of story that I really want to work on with someone. I would love to create like something like this. I guess they're just screaming in the distance. Wait, the music. Where did the gramophone go? Can I still play the gramophone? Where is it? Am I gonna die because I didn't... Oh. Because I did turn it off. Because I thought it was skipping. Oh no, the picture's still the same. Alright. The light went. I was waiting for that one. Good, good. Let's die together. It's here? Oh, good.
I was more tired than you could ever imagine. My heart was pounding. My chest felt like it was on fire. I just had to stop, catch my breath. I bent over, rested my hands on my knees. I was starting to feel a bit cold out. I pushed off from my knees and stared straight up. Then I turned around.
No.
The figure was still there, about 20 feet from me.
She's holding the
Still
skull now.
walking really slowly towards me, but I couldn't really bring myself to run anymore. I just stared at him as he walked up to me. But about 3 feet away from me, he just stopped. We made eye contact for a moment or two.
No.
His face was a lot softer than I remember. After that moment or two, the figure squatted down. He sat on the ground, his long legs crisscrossed. I had followed him.
Okay.
We just sat there, looking at each other. And then he looked at me, and he said, you know you don't have to run from me, right? His voice was a lot lighter than I expected. And I said, yeah. He asked me if I was scared, and I said, yeah. And then he asked me why. I thought for a moment, and just told him I didn't know. He told me that was okay, but that I really didn't have to be worried. And I said I know. He was really nice to talk to. We sat there for another moment or two, silent.
Can I turn this on?
Then the figure stood up,
No.
and I followed right behind him.
Okay, okay.
He told me he'd be back to see me again someday, and I asked him why.
Oh, there's the gramophone.
He stopped, thought
Can
for
I
a
turn
second,
it on?
before turning back and simply responding with, someday.
I can.
I said, okay. Then he turned to leave, but before he could, I stopped him. Excuse me, sir, I asked. I never did quite catch your name. He turned back to me, and then he told me. Then he carried on his way. I watched his tall frame disappear into the distance, until I was there all alone. I stood for a moment to take in the cold air. Then I figured I didn't really have much to be out there for anymore. So I turned around, and I walked home.
Alright. No. I don't like it. I don't like it. What? Please don't let me see a figure in the distance. I'm gonna fucking shit myself. What? No, I don't like it. No. 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 No, 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 no. Oh, that's so good. Oh, you were distracted by one gramophone. Oh no. You were forced to accept the colossus. Oh, so there's a different outcome? Oh, I really enjoyed that. That was so intense. I knew it was just an interactive thing, but it still got to me. But the thing was, I was so stressed out about what was going on, is that I only listened to half of the story. So I'll listen to it again, like properly, when I edit this. But I really like that. I know a lot of people were like really bitchy about it in the comments. Also, it's free. And I also want to say that about Summerland, because the reason why I came to this game is because I was thinking about Summerland, and I was like looking back at the stream I did, and that was also free. It was free when I got it. And people forget that there's like a real person behind these games, right? And a lot of people were so incredibly bitchy in like the feedback and the reviews. And I understand that some things are not up to your taste and not up to your, you know, I get crabby as well about certain things, you know, because it spoils the immersion and the experience. And not about Summerland, but just in general with games. It's like I get crabby too sometimes, you know. I have to let it out, but I also immediately back it up with, I know these things happen and whatever. But at that moment in time, I get frustrated because for me it takes extra energy to do these things, and also because I suffer from pain in my hands quite a lot. So if controls are really difficult for me, it just affects me it affects me more than like the general able person, I should say. Because I was thinking about Summerland and I went back, I thought I'm gonna check out the store page and see if the issues that were there, which for me was only the fact that I couldn't run the game until I figured out how, with the help of somebody else who helped me out. Like, had to test play it like several times to get to a setting that worked, which happens, you know. But first of all, like, they were a college student or they were a high school student at the time. I'm pretty sure it was either their first or their second game. They made it in their spare time, out of their own pocket. You know, it was really good. It was really polished. I mean, if I make a game, I am planning to make one this year. It won't be like that, I can tell you that. It won't be that good. It will probably be just a simple side scroller or a like a novel type thing. It won't be like that. Because I don't have the knowledge or the time or the money to put into it. And so it's like, it's really impressive that somebody who is in high school did that as a project, and it's still looking so good. It had a pretty good story to it. And then people being so nasty about it. It's just, you can't do that. And also, I think it was yesterday, there was a delay announced for God of War, which also made me think about how devs are always targeted, like, in a really, really aggressive way by people who want the game, do not see devs as people, like, see the humanity in that at all. They don't have the empathy or the ability to put themselves in their shoes. Like, they could make something like that. If they're so bitchy about it, you make a AAA game, you know? See how you do. And they don't understand the process and the industry and just anything to do with anything, like creating anything. There will always be hiccups and obstacles and delays. that's just how it is. Deal with it. Don't take your frustration and your disappointment out on the devs who are making the game for you and threatening with death and assault and all sorts of nasty shit. And then when I was thinking about all that, I came across the last update on the Summerland page because I thought maybe there's been a fix. I would like to replay it just to refresh my mind and whatever. And then there was a note from Connor, the dev who made it, saying that the negative feedback was just so immense that it was affecting their mental health. And I was like, that's not right. That's not right. You know, I see it so often. I see it with devs and especially community managers. You can't treat people like that. And the other thing was that this game was also free. You know, Summerland was free. This was free. And people were really, like, bitchy about this too, saying, oh, well, there's not much you can do, and, like, this is not really a game. Well, they never said it was a game. They said it was an interactive experience, like, part of their album, not, like, here's a horror game. And it still fucking got me. It was amazing. I knew it wasn't gonna be, like, gameplay, but it still got to me because the atmosphere was great, the sound design was good. The fact that a fucking tree fell in the end. I just knew that something was coming from the woods, but you can hear the sound around you, which is why I said if you have headphones, listen to it with headphones because it's amazing, you know. I could just hear where it was coming from and I fucking love that. But it also terrifies me, that's why I wasn't really listening that much to the story. But I kind of want to draw that now, that creature, that man. I immediately had it in my head, and that's the upside and downside of being creative is that you can just imagine things really quickly, and that's why things get to me really quickly as well. And psychological horror is one of my favorite things, and this was really well done for like a free interactive thing that was just part of their album. I have no complaints. I don't understand why people have to be so nasty all the time. The only time I've been nasty to a dev was because they genuinely... Well, I wasn't even nasty. I was just giving negative feedback because they genuinely deserved it. And what I mean by that is that they were... they had a lot of bigotry in their game, a lot of slurs, you know, a lot of ableism. It was just... Their game was nasty. So I gave a bad review. And I wasn't that I wasn't sugarcoating it. So, you know, in that case, I'm like, well, they're just trash humans, so, you know, that's why I'm not that nice. But generally, I try to be very understanding and forgiving and just remember that they are people, you know? Sorry I'm going on a bit of a rant, but this is like the third instance in like a week where I see people getting death threats and harassment and just being bullied online because they made something and people are not happy with it, and then they have to take it out on somebody who actually made this for you, which you can't do. Oh god. You know, we all get frustrated at the best of times, we all get disappointed at the best of times, you know, we all do it. But don't harass people. Don't send death threats. Don't send assault threats, you know. That's not how you... Would you talk to someone like that in face to face in real life? No. Half of those people are probably just, you know, too scared to even do that face to face because they know there would be consequences. But because there's no consequences online, people just go and bully and harass. And, you know, I've known people who took their own lives because of that, you know, in the game industry. It's not right. You can't treat people like that. In any industry, in any situation. But I just see it very prevalent in the game industry. And, you know, I just grow up. And grow as a person. Have some empathy, have some sympathy, have some understanding, you know. Try it yourself, see how you like it. If you can do better, then good for you. I don't know. I was rambling a bit. I think I got my point across. I am now losing track of my own thoughts. So I just want to say I really enjoyed this. It was really good. It actually scared me. Um, even though I did read that there was not going to be like an intermediate threat or anything, it still scared me. And I love that. That is a sign of a good psychological horror writer. So thank you for creating this. And I'm very much looking forward to what you create next. I'm sure it's going to be just as good, and the story will be compelling and interesting. And I can't wait to play it. So let me know what you think about the game, about this interactive like experience, but also about the whole harassment thing when it comes to game devs and community managers who are like front of house, let's say, of the community. So they get a lot of the shit as well. They get a lot of it. I know a few who are dear friends of mine, and it's just, you don't even want to know. I can't even tell you all the stuff that they go through because of stuff. Because of things. Can't talk about it. But there's like, there's so much. You don't want to know. It is not nice. Be nice to game devs. Please. Be nice to community managers, please. Just be nice in general, okay? Anyway. Let me know what you think, as always. And thank you for listening to me ramble. I just had to get it off my chest. Because I just can't. You know, I've had enough. And so have a lot of other people have had enough of this stuff. So, be a better person. And I will see you when I see you.